Hey everyone, welcome to another transformation video. This is a DX9 Red Storm, their version of a Masterpiece Sideswipe. We're going to go ahead and transform him from the car mode. He's packaged into the robot mode and back to car mode. And so we'll get started. So he's pretty, actually not too complicated in general, but he does have a couple of things you got to watch out for. So first thing first you want to do is go ahead and right here, the front wheels, you want to go ahead and unpeg them from the front like so. And like so. Just get those unpegged. You're gonna sit like outside the side like that. Take the spoiler here. You want to fold this forward like that. And then back here, you want to take the you want to get your finger underneath this the bumper here and lift it, kind of push it back and bring it up. And push it up like that. And also bring up the middle of this. And this is probably the scariest part, just because like this is all this is like translucent plastic, and you have to kind of bend it a bit. It's a little scary, and yeah. So yeah, try to get as close to here as possible. You gotta get that untabbed right there. Then go ahead and untab the side pieces right here if they haven't already come undone. Right there, those right there, with the sides right there. And then go ahead and you gotta use both the waist joint and these joints right here to kind of more or less break the car in half in a sense. Make sure this is all untabbed and unpegged and everything. So you want to get that. Clearance. Well, yeah, see these, see that arms are folding forward, and that helps give clearance to get this part undone. Yeah, get that undone. Bring that back like so. This gives you the clearance then to go ahead and take the legs and fold them out like so and like so. Get those folded out. Also away from each other. Now down here at the legs, what you want to do is, I found the best way to do this is to unfold this piece and this piece right here, like that. Get those unfolded. Bring this out and bring this out like so. Take the toe here and make sure to hold on to this piece, so because one of them, at least on mine, is kind of tight. Rotate that around 180 like this, the die cast piece. Then take this and kind of use the ankle joint to tilt it like this and rotate it up a bit to kind of get it out of the way, so you have clearance for this. And then what you want to do is take the wheel here and fold this in, and take the window and fold it down, which sometimes gets caught on this part. And if you want to fold that down like that, and you bring this up, and see this kind of minimizes the amount of flexing you have to do to get this in. You're still gonna have to flex a little bit, but it's not too bad. Yeah, get this up into the shin of the robot mode. Just get that all up in there like that, and then bring the foot back down like that and straighten that out like so. And then you go ahead and close this up right here and make sure, yeah, the mirror, this is gonna have to clear the mirror. If you just opt to, install the mirror and everything, just kind of make sure to tab it and peg it in everywhere. And that's one side done. Go ahead and rotate that around at the thigh like that. And there's one leg done. And it's pretty much the same thing on this side. So go ahead and unfold this and this panel and this panel like so. Bring it out like that and bring it up. Rotate the toe 180. On mine, this is the stiff one. And then bring it up and kind of just get that out of the way as much as possible. And then again, bring the tire up and in like that. Get the window down like so, and then bring it up into the shin. Yeah, the tire's going to catch a little bit, but it shouldn't be too difficult. That's right there. And then you go again, straighten out the foot like that, and then just fold this in and bring it in, and of course tab it in like so. And make sure right here, see this tab goes over top, and then this will go over top of that, and this will peg in and kind of hold in place. This is supposed to tab in too, but doesn't do so super well in mine. There, like that. And then of course again, take it and rotate it around the thigh like so. And then you take the whole waist and rotate it around 180 like that. And now that's the pretty much the lower body's done. Now coming up here to the upper body, what you want to do here is you want to go ahead and untab and unpeg the sides here, right here on the front. There's this center bit right here along the seam line. You want to go ahead and untab and unpeg that. To be a little bit of a annoyance. Yeah, if you can Yeah, well, this one came out real done. Yeah, this one comes out, and then you go ahead and separate this from the arm, and you go ahead and slide that out. Arm could come down like that. And then again on this side, this one's more stubborn on mine. A little scary. Yeah, that pig's real stubborn on mine. Yeah, separate that out, and then untab the arm, slide this out, and then move the arm down and around like so. And that part done. Now, what you want to do here is right here, you want to push this down. This center screw right here, you want to push that down. That will push this little square panel forward. And you want that forward because well, for the chest piece. Now, what is next? Yeah. What you want to do from here is I've got to go ahead and bring that ab crunch back, and then get these out, keep these out of the way. Now, you want to go ahead and fold this piece down right here, and then bring these sides of the head up, and they'll tab into the side of the head right here, like so. Go ahead and rotate. Now, yes, you also want to go ahead and actually before you fold this, yeah, bring this. You want to bring this piece out. Okay, so you want to slide this right here. This on a slider. You want to slide that and then bring this up and out. So then, yeah, want this up and above. It's kind of weird. It's kind of hard to explain, but yeah, you kind of need to get this black piece, this little back piece right here above like that. So it's above the windshield right here, and kind of do the same thing on this side. Bring this up and get this cleared of the windshield. Like that. Yeah, so you have to kind of bend that forward and then bring it back out and just get out of the way. Yeah, get this folded up and the head turned around. They'll come down. And then what you want to do back here is clean up the backpack. What you want to do here is then fold it right here at this hinge, like so. These will fold down right here and kind of rest against this part. And then you want to fold it right here at this hinge. So fold up into the body like this. Now this is kind of one of the other scary parts, which is there's these little pegs right here. If you can see that, there's a little peg right here, and they're supposed to go into a peg hole. You can see that right there, and that clearance there is fun. So you got to bring this down and peg it in, which I've found it's easiest if you kind of use this and just flex this plastic versus trying to flex the translucent plastic. Flex this plastic a little bit, and then try to bring that into the peg, and then same thing on this side. Hopefully it stays on the other side as well. Yeah, bring that in, just kind of, while trying to flex this plastic out, push it in like that, and hopefully, yeah, I'll get into the peg hole, and then, yeah, I have to do this one because this did come out. Yeah, get it in there, and then, go into the peg hole like that, and it'll sit nice and flush, or sit nice and tight against there. And make sure the head stays down like this. The arms out of the way. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and bring this down. There's a slider, right? And make sure the slider is also on the inside of. I almost forgot to mention that. Make sure the slider is inside of this tab on the spoiler. So it's like, yeah, the slider joints, because otherwise it's going to be a pain in the butt to get it past. So make sure it's all the way on the inside, and then bring it down. And this will, this tab will go into a little slot right here on the hood. It's kind of hard to see, but yeah, right there. And this will go over top of the square right there. And this piece right here will go into this little square right there, like that. And same thing on this side. Bring it down. It'll tab over the headpiece, and also inside there, and go in a little square, and like that. You can go ahead and push this square in a little bit so it sits more flush with the rest of the chest. And these black pieces right here, you want to go ahead and push them down. There's this. You can see this little hole right here, which go over the tab on the spoiler right there. And right there. First few times I did this thing, it was kind of a little bit tight, and it was difficult. And that's the other thing, is this figure is very tight the first time you do it. So that, go ahead and slide the arms down on both sides. Just slide it down, and take the hands and set them up to be more hand-like, like so. And do whatever you want with the hands, and like so. And there you go. There's Red Storm in his robot mode. So, to get him back to his vehicle mode, well, start with the hands. Just go ahead and get those set up. So yeah, just basically bring the hands down and fold the fingers around the forearm, and then rotate the thumb and bring it into that little crevice right here on his forearm as well, so it looks like that. Same thing on this one, you know. Unfurl the fingers and, well, curl them around the forearm like that. Rotate the thumb around and get it into that little crevice right there, like that. Slide the forearms up all the way, like that. And then right here, what you want to do is get these pieces. They'll untab again, hopefully. At least mine. This one comes undone real easily. This one does not. So, yeah. I have sometimes use a spudger on that side because it's unfortunately just really tight. Yeah, that came out. So, yeah, get those out and then go ahead and untab the chest like so and bring it up and around like that. Untab. Bring it up and around behind like this. And it's right here. So, to get this untabbed, again, because it goes in the real tight, what I do is, again, I flex this plastic, not this plastic. I try to flex this plastic and not this plastic because this is, you know, not translucent plastic. So I kind of put my finger here and I push it out like that, and that just frees that up. And I do the same thing on this side and pull this back, or try to pull this back. Right there, and there we go. And then go ahead and open that up and bring that out like that. Bring that out and bring this out and bring that out and bring these out, and we'll just kind of leave those for there for now. Now, right here for the hood and whatnot, what you want to do is go ahead and rotate the head around and bring it up on this and unfold that like so, so it's sitting like that again. Now with these on this slider, what you want to do is kind of bring it over and clear that right there. It's going to be a little bit of a, you know, moving past plastic, but yeah, also make sure it's slid out like that. It's out like that, ready to go underneath the, now underneath like that. See, underneath the windshield. So again, same thing. Gonna bring it in and yeah, bring it in like that and make sure it's underneath like so. Take these the sides of the head here and bring them down. And bring that down. Make sure that's all straightened out. And then from there you can go ahead and bring the arms in. Like so. See, here's the thing. The arms, there's little tabs on the forearms, and those they go in the slots on the side of the head to help line everything up and secure in place. And they can be a little finicky, unfortunately. And on top of that, you also need to get this slid back and over top the forearm, which you can see there's a tab here on the arm. It'll also go into that slot up there, this slot right here on the hood, like that. And then you want to go, yeah, bring it in and tab it all in to the head and those pegs and tabs and everything like that. That's what it was. Yeah, same thing on this side. Go ahead and bring the arm in. Make sure this clears that. Bring the arm in and collapse it in. Oh yeah, and also push this back up like that. Make sure it's straightened out too, so it goes all the way up like that. And then bring this up and everything, and then this will slide back and go over top of the forearm. Same thing, tabs in. Everything's clear as fine. Which again, on mine, has a tendency to just misalign itself. Yeah, the right side on this one on mine is just particularly troublesome, to say the least. There we go. Tab that all in, tab and peg that all in right there. There. Yeah, mine, the right side is just really does not like to cooperate. Yeah, and just again, I like to use the shoulder joints to kind of keep it out of the way for the next bit where, you know, kind of have to move the legs up. But yeah, down here, of course, take the waist and rotate it 180 degrees. Take the thighs and rotate those 180 degrees. And then down here you just unpeg and untab this and bring that out. Again, make sure to move the foot out of the way in such a way that you can then come in here and bring this out with very little flexing. Bring it down, bring this up and into place. It'll kind of click into place. This window wheel, when it's in the right spot, it'll kind of sit right there. Bring the wheel out, and then take this and straighten this out. Rotate the toe around, and then collapse these panels up, and they'll come down and in like so. And yeah, you want it sitting like this, because this little groove right here is going to go over top of this. So you get that one side done, and of course do the other side. Unpeg and untab everything. So bring it out. Bring the foot up and kind of, angle like this so it gets out of the way a little. Bring out this piece right here. It's down a bit. Bring this down like that. Bring this window up like that. And bring this out. So, and then again, straighten out the foot piece. Rotate the toe 180 like that, and then collapse these panels like that. Then go ahead and bring this up like so. Like that. And make sure these are both sitting correctly, because otherwise it's not going to be fun. So yeah, then go ahead and make sure again the ab crunch is bent, so then you can bring this up over top like that. Bring this up over top like so. Now make sure these feet are straightened out, because they're going to go, okay, see again those grooves right there are going to go over this bit right here, and eventually the windshield, you see there's pegs on the windshield, just go into little holes on the toes, and if it's not all lined up, it's not going to be fun. So yeah, make sure to bring that up, and yeah, bring those, yeah, make sure that's channeled right in like so. And also bringing this up and make sure they just clear the outer bits. Right. You have to basically, yeah, then you have to push these, yeah, push the roof down over top of these tabs, which kind of pain, and almost a little, might be able to see that there's already some paint scratches, unfortunately. Yeah, this just collapsed on me. Window collapse, there we go. Yeah, make sure these also tab in right here near the mirrors, and then push the roof down. That way that'll solidify it, and then of course bring this all down right here and bring this over top of the back, because there's these little bits right here will go into the slots on the tailgate. Make sure it all fits together there, but push everywhere. Make sure it's all pushed in like that, and then bring this back like that, and then take the wheels and peg them back in like that, and make sure, yeah, I probably have to push this back in, maybe, sometimes depends. And there you go. There's a Red Storm back in his vehicle mode. Yeah, that's the thing, is conceptually, it's not difficult conceptually, but yeah, actual execution is a whole different matter, and he can be a bit of a pain in that regard. But after a couple times, you'll probably get, probably start getting it down pat, but also just be careful about the paint and whatnot, particularly around the windows and roof. So, yeah, I hope this was informative for you guys, and I hope you check out the review. So, all that, like, comment, subscribe, check out social media, it's down in the description, and at the end of the video, check out my Coffee and Patreon, and yeah, I hope to see you in the review.